A letter from God to those who haven't been to church for a long time. My beloved child, as you read these words, you may be carrying thoughts, concerns, or complicated emotions that you're not sure how to share with anyone. It has been a long time since you've come to church, and I understand that there are many reasons that have drawn you away from that place. The place where you once felt my peace and love. But today, through this letter, I want to speak directly to you, sending you a message from the depths of my heart. My dear child, the first thing I want you to know is, I have never left you. Even though you have not been to church, even though life has taken you far from the days when you regularly prayed and listened to my word, my love for you has never changed. I have been watching over you in every step you've taken, in every decision you've made in life. I am always here, right by your side, waiting for you to return. Part 1. I understand the challenges you are facing. My beloved child, I understand that sometimes life can become overwhelming and filled with pressures. There are days when the burdens on your shoulders feel too heavy. And perhaps because of those worries and busyness, you gradually distanced yourself from the church, the place where you once found peace and faith. I do not blame you for that. I see every path you've walked, every challenge you've faced, and I understand that those pressures can sometimes leave you feeling exhausted. Modern life often pulls us into daily tasks, short-term goals, and expectations from others. Work, family, and social responsibilities can make you forget my presence in your life. Sometimes, you may feel that you no longer have the time or energy to come to church, and prayers become fewer and farther between. I understand that feeling, the feeling of wanting to reconnect with me, but not knowing where to start. But my dear child, I want to remind you that the church is not a distant or unfamiliar place. The church is the home where I always keep the door open for you to return. No matter how far you've gone, no matter if you feel unworthy, that door is always open, waiting for your return. Coming to church is not an obligation or a demand, but rather a gentle invitation from me, so that you can once again find the peace that I have always wanted to give you. Part 2. The reasons you've drifted away from church. My beloved child, when you distance yourself from the church, there are often reasons that make you hesitant to return. Perhaps you feel guilty or have doubts in your heart about your faith. Perhaps you have gone through pain, disappointment, or conflicts that have not yet been resolved. Sometimes, wounds caused by others within the religious community can make you feel that you no longer belong there. I understand all of these things, and I want to face them with you. If you feel guilt for mistakes in the past, I want you to know that I am a God of forgiveness. There is no sin too great for my love and mercy to erase. I do not expect perfection from you, nor do I demand that you be without fault. You only need to come to me with a sincere heart, and I will open my arms to receive you. Do not let past mistakes become a wall that separates you from me. Remember, it is in your weakness that you will find strength in me. Perhaps you have experienced loss or deep pain, and you feel that I have not heard your prayers. But my beloved child, know that I hear every cry of your heart, and although you may not see the answer immediately, I am working in your life in ways you cannot yet understand. Every challenge you face has meaning, and I am here to walk with you through every trial. If you feel hurt or disappointed by those in the church community, I want you to know that humans are imperfect. Sometimes, even those in the church can make you feel distanced. But do not let that overshadow the love I have for you. The church is not a place of perfection, but a place of healing and forgiveness. I am calling you to return, not because of the people in the church, but because of the relationship between you and me. Part 3. The church, where you can find peace. My beloved child, the church is not just a building, It is a place where you can meet me and meet your brothers and sisters in faith. It is where my love and mercy are most clearly manifested. Every time you step into the church, even for a few minutes of silence, you will feel my presence in every corner, in every prayer, and in the people around you. The church is where I want you to find peace for your soul. Amidst the noise of life, amidst the pressures and stress, I want you to have a place where you can stop, breathe deeply, and listen to my voice. My voice is not loud, but a whisper in your soul. The peace that only I can give. When you return to the church, you will see that it is not just a place for prayer, but a place where you can connect with your brothers and sisters in faith. You are not alone in this journey. I have placed friends and companions in your life, and the church is where you can find support, encouragement, and love from them. Remember, others in the church are also going through challenges like you. Everyone carries burdens, and when you share with them, you will find that love and compassion can help you overcome anything. Part 4. Open the door of your heart once again. My beloved child, it may have been a long time since you prayed, since you went to church, and since you spent time listening to me. But I want to remind you that it is never too late to come back. The doors of the church are always open, and the door to my heart is always wide open to welcome you. What matters most is not how long you've been away, but whether you are ready to return now. When you come back, I do not expect you to be perfect or without flaws. I only want you to come with a humble and sincere heart. Let me enter your life once more. Let me ease your worries, soothe your pain, and bring peace to your soul. Prayer is not something distant or difficult. It is simply a conversation between you and me. A time when you open your heart to share what you are going through and listen for my guidance. Don't be afraid that you don't know how to pray, because with sincerity, I will hear your voice. When you open your heart to me, you will feel my love and presence more strongly than ever. Part 5. Blessings await you, my beloved child. When you return to me, I want you to know that blessings and joy are awaiting you. I am not only the one who loves you unconditionally, but I am also the one who pours out blessings upon your life. No matter how many challenges you've faced or how many times you've fallen, I have a beautiful plan for you. Trust that every step you take, even on difficult paths, is part of a greater journey I have prepared for you. Don't think that returning to church is merely a religious duty. It is an opportunity for you to open new doors, new opportunities that I have laid out for you. Every time you come to church, pray, or participate in the faith community, you are not only nourishing your soul but also experiencing the good things I offer. Perhaps you haven't realized that blessings don't only come in grand miracles, but also in the small, everyday moments of Lee. When you come to church and open your heart to me, you will begin to notice gradual changes in your heart and soul. I will give you peace of mind, hope amidst trials, and strength to overcome all obstacles. As you feel my presence, all the burdens in life will become lighter. Your worries, fears, and pressures will fade, and in their place will be peace and joy that only I can bring. Don't be afraid that you are not perfect or undeserving of my blessings. I love you not because you are perfect, but because you are my child. Part 6. I invite you back with humility. My beloved child, when you return to church, I invite you to come with a heart of humility and openness. Don't fear that I will judge or criticize you for being away for so long. I am a God of love and forgiveness, and what I desire most is for you to return to me, no matter how far you have gone. In life, there will be times when you feel tired, stumble, or lose direction. But remember, I am the way, the light that guides your path. When you feel lost, come back to me, and I will show you the right way. You don't need to understand everything in life immediately. Sometimes, you just need to trust in me, and walk in my guidance. Humility does not mean giving up your self-worth or feeling inferior. On the contrary, humility is recognizing that I am always present in your life and that every good thing you receive comes from me. When you place your trust in me, you will see that humility brings a peace and strength that nothing else can provide. When you return to the church, don't worry about what you've missed or feel embarrassed about being away from the faith community. I welcome you with open arms, and the community of faith will do the same. They, like me, understand that they too have gone through personal challenges and journeys. The church is not a place of perfection, but a place of forgiveness and healing. The most important thing is not where you have been, but where you are going, toward a future filled with love, peace, and grace. Part 7. Prayer is the bridge to meet me. My beloved child, one of the most powerful ways for you to reconnect with me is through prayer. Prayer is not something complex or distant. It's a conversation between you and me where you can express all your feelings, thoughts, and worries. Even if you haven't prayed in a long time, I am still here, waiting to hear the call of your heart. Prayer doesn't need to follow a specific form or ritual. You can pray anytime, anywhere, while walking, working, or in the quiet moments of the night. I do not require you to use eloquent or perfect words. You only need to come to me with sincerity, and I will hear you. Perhaps you feel disconnected because you've forgotten how to pray or don't know where to start. But don't worry about that. Start with the simplest things. Share with me about your day, how you feel, and what you desire. I will listen and I will respond in ways you might not expect. As you begin to pray, you will notice that your relationship with me will grow closer. Prayer is not only a time for you to speak, but also a time for you to listen to my gentle voice in your soul. Sometimes in the quietest moments, you will realize that I am guiding, comforting, and leading you. Part 8. My love for you is eternal. My beloved child, finally, the most important message I want to share with you through this letter is about my unconditional love for you. No matter how far you've gone, no matter how many mistakes you've made, my love for you has never changed. It doesn't depend on whether or not you come to church, but on my everlasting presence in your life. My love for you is not conditional. I love you because you are my child, the wonderful creation I made with all my mercy and care. I see every smile and every tear, and I understand your struggles. Life can sometimes make you feel weary and distant, but I am always here, waiting for you to come back. When you return to me, you will not only find love but also comfort, strength, and the peace you've been longing for. I am the never-ending source of love and mercy. You only need to open your heart, and I will fill your life with more blessings than you could ever imagine. My dear child, remember, you are never alone. I am always here, listening and waiting for you. Come to me, return to the church, and find the peace that you can only find in my embrace. With all my love and kindness, your God. May peace fill your heart tonight, and may you rest in the comfort of God's unending love. As you close your eyes, trust that you are held in His gentle care and let all your worries fade away. Sleep well, knowing that tomorrow is a new day full of His blessings. If this message brought you comfort, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a moment of peace and inspiration. Sweet dreams, and may God watch over you always.